again. Here we go.
But most of the people I would expect to come don't
Oh,
even go to the seminars that learn about.
okay, we're good. We're good to go. So we're just going to wait a couple minutes, let some people jump on. And so I'm not home,
Yeah,
obviously.
I'm also on live with Mary right now because we've got.
And I'm doing this live at Dara Forleo's place, the Whole Pet Academy. I was there doing some workshops earlier.
Sorry, I got to talk because she's on.
So here we are. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, a couple of things, is continuing education, because that's kind of what I'm doing right at the moment. And also wanted to talk a little bit about colleagues versus competition. That was just kind of something we were talking about earlier today. So throw comments in. I still have not yet figured out the whole restream thing where I can have like a whole list of chats. So I'm just going to be going back and forth between the groups until I figure this out. So you just got to have to indulge me until then. So anyway, I did a cat workshop here with the school, and the academy. Oh my God, is absolutely beautiful. So really have to give Dara thumbs up for the work she has done on her school out here. I'm really honestly and truly impressed with it. So anyway, continuing education. We got trade shows coming up. Pet Quest is like what, this weekend? All right. So who's going to the upcoming trade shows? After Pet Quest, we got June, July. I have no idea what's going on in July. So if somebody wants to tell me, that would be great. And then after Pet Quest, July, August. August is Super Zoo. I will be at Super Zoo. Super Zoo is one of my favorite. I may have mentioned this before. One of my absolutely favorite trade shows. So I definitely will be there. If you're even slightly considering doing any kind of retail, then Super Zoo is the one you want to go to. And any dogs barking today, they my dogs. All right. So there's that. So competition versus colleagues. So we were discussing this earlier. What really is the difference between the two of them? All right. So colleagues are people you network with. All right. You can float ideas back and forth with them. You can float clients back and forth. Sometimes you think they might be a better fit. And I really and truly appreciated the value of having colleagues, because I retired and I had some really, really great clients that I needed to find groomers for. So it was nice to have colleagues to be able to pass them along. All right, so that's really one of the nice things about colleagues. Some areas are really awesome. One of the nice things about moving to Washington is that there is a very strong network of groomers, especially the mobile groomers, where they do meetups a couple of times a year, and which can be really beneficial to us, right? To understand what our local markets are. Maybe some clients we ought to avoid, okay? And so, networking with your local colleagues can be very, very beneficial to your business. So, Dara, you finished with your... No, you can come over here. So, like I said, I'm at Dara's house today. So, Dara, say hi.
Hello, everyone. I don't know. Can they hear me on yours?
Probably not. Okay, they probably can't hear us say. And those are not my dogs. Okay.
I can say hi on mine.
Okay.
I have it on.
So, where was I? And two of the girls that came to the workshop today. This is a really, really good idea. Well, I'm not surprised she's doing it. It was really and truly, I thought, to have an educational account. So in addition to having a regular business account. She has an educational account. She has also an account for, what's the word I want to use, for 3 months worth of expenses. Okay? And I got a little feedback going on here because I'm hearing myself not in not in real time because there's always a delay on these things. So all of a sudden I hear her talking and laughing. Wait a second, that was a couple of minutes ago. So where was I? Dara, help me out here. It's been a wonderful day. Oh,
Talking about Angie.
yes, Angie's accounts.
Yeah.
Right. So she's really smart. She puts a percentage of her business earnings in a contingency account. She has 3 months worth of bills. She has an educational account so that when educational opportunities come up, she can jump on them. She can take advantage of them because honestly and truly, there is nothing more important than spending the time on education. Okay. Okay. Dara says you have 16 accounts?
Yes.
I could just ask her right over here. What kind of accounts do you have?
I'm going to type them in, unless you want to follow it through. I've got it all lined up. Overhead, expenses.
Okay. Type them into the thing.
Okay.
So she has an account for every different type of expense, which is really smart because there is a book called Profit First. Have you seen that book?
Yep,
Profit First.
I read it. I follow it.
Okay. And so what Profit First means is that, first of all, you take your profit, what you're living, what you need to live, right off the top of your business. But you also set up accounts for different expenses within your business so that you can, you have the money for them, right? So I'm waiting for her to type all her 16 accounts into here. So
I have 2 businesses, so I have
okay.
double of everything.
All right, so she has 2 businesses. So basically 8 accounts for each, 8 accounts for each.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah.
Okay. Overhead, expenses, taxes, profits, expos would be education, and then a savings. Are these?
And payroll.
And payroll is here too.
Yeah.
So very, very specific accounts so that the money is there to use for your business. Right? And I think sometimes what a lot of us, I'm not even going to say a lot of us, most certainly not the people in this group, the value of putting money aside to go on education is really important. So let me just flip through the pages real quick. And education simply doesn't necessarily mean going to trade shows. There, you have most of us have local community colleges, right, that offer some really, really great business classes, right? That could be a little more affordable. And taught by local business professionals. Hey, Angie. Yes, separate. Miranda wants to know their separate bank accounts.
Yes.
Separate bank accounts.
Yes.
If you go to your bank, they can set these accounts up for you. All right. You just kind of tell them what it is you want the account for, and they'll do it all for. All you need to do is show them your business some form of business license. All right. I just dissolved my LLC here in Connecticut, and I need to set up a business account over in Washington. But I have to set up the business first, even if it's just a simple business license, so that I can open up a business account. Business accounts are different than personal accounts. Your banker can explain the difference or what their difference is. Personally, I like small local banks as opposed to the big national chain ones. Right? And that for me is a personal preference. Right? And that's all that is. So I'll be setting up with a small local bank, my business account, once I get my business set up. And things are so easy to set up these days. If you have not actually set up any kind of business structure yet, it is so easy to do it. It's all online. It literally took me 3 minutes, and I anguished over it. 3 minutes to dissolve my LLC. That was it. I mean, I honestly and truly couldn't believe just how simple that really was. And to set up an account, to set up a business in Washington will take me 5 minutes because I'll be able to do it online. Okay. If I truly didn't have time or wasn't in any way, shape, or form computer savvy, I might hire an attorney to do it. And I did hire an attorney back in 2002 when I set up my LLC here in Connecticut. Okay. So today in New Hampshire, where I'm at, is a 2-day deal. So tomorrow I'll be back at the Whole Pet Academy doing business classes tomorrow, which is basically my soapbox. All right. Dara and I have had some significant business conversations here. Dara's like, go to bed. You're not here to talk about business. It's like, well, yeah. Yes, I am. That's exactly why I'm here. So, again, not my dogs. Okay, so where was I? So tomorrow I'll be back in Dara's Academy. If you get an opportunity to come up here, Dara's offering lots of classes. She has Barbara Bird coming up here. When's Barbara Bird coming up?
September.
In September in the New England area. So you are in New England and you want an opportunity to hear Barbara Bird, this is your opportunity to do it. I love Barbara. Absolutely adore her. And then in December, Chris Pearson is coming up here to do her skin and coat. So again, really great opportunities to talk to some really knowledgeable people. So I was really glad I came up here. So thank you, Dara. So other than that, what else is going on? It's just been a long day. It's been a long day. Anyway, so upcoming workshops, besides tomorrow being at Dara's, of course, live workshops, online workshops, I should say. What's today? This Sunday, setting up cat grooming. That's online. All right. Going into July, we'll have Barb Hoover is doing ICs versus employees, and Angie will be here tomorrow. I brought a bunch of I'm not going to say my stuff I did not want to haul to Washington. So I'm looking to get rid of that, and Angie relieved me of some of my stuff, so thank you. So that's July. August will be Melissa Jepson is doing, if you're building out a salon. So she's got a whole entire workshop on that, and I haven't gotten any further than that. Now, I did make a post in this group a couple days ago. I am beta testing a 6-week intensive online business program, which I'm not sure exactly when that'll start. I'm guessing probably mid-July. I will get started on that. For those who are interested and you made a comment in the post, I will be in touch with you. It's going to be a small class. It will be first come, first serve. I will never offer that pricing on that program again because it's beta testing. Okay? So, if anybody has any questions, I'm here. In actually a very good mood as well, too. We got to spend time with some cute little dogs that are not nearly as annoying as my little dogs are.
Anybody who would say that.
Dara is Dara is disagreeing with me, but then again, she hasn't spent any time with my dogs. I seriously do not think there's been a single podcast. Angie, you can correct me on this if I'm wrong. There's not been a single podcast that I have done for either women petpreneurs or the traveling groomer in which Cecil has not made himself known. All right? And Angie will correct me if I'm wrong, but I cannot think of a single episode that has been the case. And if she says they've been quiet, I'm not sure I'm going to quite believe her. I'll have to go back and find the episode. So, again, just passing through the other groups, just making sure. And upcoming live streams, it's in scheduled to go up on July 1st, but I am most likely going to cancel that particular live stream because I'll be in Washington, and I'm not sure I'll get to Wi-Fi by 8 o'clock Eastern time in order to do a live stream. So I might leave that up, but that's really and truly going to be very, very iffy on whether or not I can do that. So, okay. Angie is just really agreeing with me. No, there has not been one in which Cecil has been quiet. All right? He could be dead asleep, and this minute I start interviewing somebody, it's usually like about 15 minutes in. He's like, oh, Mom needs quiet. I need to make noise. So, there are, okay. I can't see all the comments. Miranda wants to know what beta testing is. What beta testing means is that I have a new program. I haven't done a run through on it. So there's like logistics with it, particular to it. It's more intensive. I don't know if I should do it 6 weeks in a row, or if I need to spread it out a little bit and give people an opportunity to go through some of the material. It may be too intensive to do it 6 weeks in a row. So there's a lot of logistics and things. It's also making sure that what I'm teaching it flows properly and everybody understands it. So that's what beta testing is. So it's a reduced price, and you go through the program, and this way I could fix any bugs before I launch it and then charge full price. And in the case of this particular workshop, I am also putting a mastermind to go with it, so it'll be a private group where it's devoted just to that particular topic, right? So that's beta testing on it. And like I said, I'm thinking that I'll be ready to do it mid-July. But then, with the move going to Washington, that could be another issue with going 6 weeks in a row, because I honestly don't know what my Wi-Fi capabilities will be once we hit the beginning of August, because I simply don't know where I'll be. All right, I don't know if I'll be on the road, or I'll be at a hotel, or I'll be in New York, in Connecticut, or I'll be in Washington. So that could be kind of iffy at that point. So again, since you're putting up with that while I'm trying to teach something, that's where the beta testing comes in. So if that answered your question. Oh yeah, and Angie, yes, he wants to record himself for prosperity. Every single episode he wants to record for prosperity. So I'm pretty sure we've all heard him. He's good. He should stop doing that. But I seriously, unless I'm boarding him while I'm doing it, that's not going to happen. I've even traveled up to New Hampshire. And even though he's not barking for it, somebody else's dogs are. So I just may have to kind of give that up and accept that as simply the way it is. Okay. So yeah, okay. Hey, immortality is an awesome thing. Yeah, it is. So when I'm long gone too, and people are hopefully still listening to the archived Women Petpreneurs, be like, oh yeah, she had a really pain in the butt dog during all those episodes. So I'm sure he'll appreciate that. And I also got to sleep with a cat last night. I haven't slept with a cat in a long time. So, Christine, if you're watching this, Christine's going to stay here?
I don't know.
Barbara going to stay here?
Barbara will, yes.
Okay, Barbara will stay. If you're watching this, Barb, later, her cat is awesome.
Yes.
Okay? Hey, Marcia, how's it going? So, that's it as far as upcoming stuff that I have. And she also brought me a copy of my book, which I have not even seen yet. So thank you very much, Angie. I appreciate that. I did take a picture. We got a picture of it, so I could at least have a picture of me in my book. That was pretty nice. Again, I could be up here for a couple more minutes. So, Marcia, which podcast did you listen to? Women Petpreneurs or the Traveling Groomers? Again, not my dog. But she does have little dogs like myself, and you just cannot get them to shut up once they start. So which one? Did you like one better than the other? Did you like Women Petpreneurs better, or did you like Traveling Groomers better, or you think they're both equal? Oh, no, Angie, thank you for bringing it. I really appreciate that. And also, we will definitely have a live stream next week. It's the following week that can be kind of iffy on whether or not, and it may simply be I'm just not going to be sure whether or not I have Wi-Fi for the July 1st live stream. Okay. We can, hold on a second. Let me go to my announcements. Okay, somebody had a really good idea. Okay? The cameras or the lights. And let me see if I can get an Amazon link. For working on black dogs, I'm going to go over to Amazon. For working on black dogs, sometimes it can be really hard. You can almost do like night blindness. Headlights. Headlamp. Okay. So these things are pretty good. Let me get here's one for like $12. Oh, okay. This one here for $21. I'm going to post a link to this one. This one looks pretty awesome. Okay. It can be really hard to see black dogs. I'm posting a link to... Uh-oh. Here we go. Let me post it down here. All right. This is an Amazon link that I'm posting. I'll post it in all 4 places, but right now it's posted in Pet Groomer Town Hall. And it's a link to Amazon, and it's got the lights that are up here. Yes, Helen uses a headlamp. And it makes it easier to work on dark-colored dogs, especially when you're scissoring. So the one that I got posted here is, it's got actually 6 little headlights. It's $20, and it can make your job a whole lot easier. All right. And if you have Amazon Prime, you'll have it within 2 days. Okay. So Angie thinks Women Petpreneurs is inspiring. Makes her want to kick butt and take on the world. And Traveling Groomers is like a guilty fun pleasure. Yeah, Chris and I really have a fun time doing that particular one. All right. So let me just post a link in all the groups.
I'll see if that helps. I just got back down here.
They have cheaper ones that are still on Prime. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. I missed one.
Stop.
Here we go.
All right. Well, keep your. I'll
Okay. Everybody's got the link now.
I don't know. Somebody's at my door now.
Okay. So,
Hey.
any other? So that's a really, really good tip. So let me just go over some of the other tips. People have been so nice to. I got 3 announcements. Okay. Let me pull another tip. Okay. Never ever leave an open pair of scissors on the grooming table. Always close your scissors. Yeah. I don't leave scissors on my table. And there's 2 reasons for that. All right. Yes, a pet can step on it and slice a pad. And 2, or they can kick the scissors and it can go flying. And now you get to resharpen your scissors or repair your scissors. So yeah, scissors should never, never, ever be on your table. And we are coming up on 8:30, so our time is coming to an end. If anybody has any last questions, please ask them. You can always tag me in any of these. I'll catch it later. If there's something you wish to discuss, let me know. We'll open up a forum on it. Okay? So, if not, we will call it a night for tonight. I will see everybody next week. And we'll talk about something else. I don't know what yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. So, good night, everybody.